Welcome back to Remastering Theory of Everything. Today, we're exploring legendary Formula One cars that changed the sport forever. From engineering marvels to championship icons, we're diving into the data and achievements of these historic cars. Buckle up, because these cars aren't just fast, they're game changers. The 1960s, a time of raw speed and questionable fashion choices, saw the emergence of the Lotus 49. This was the first Formula One car to use the legendary Ford Cosworth DFV engine. Imagine strapping a rocket to a go-kart. That's what they did. The Lotus 49 didn't just win its debut race, it dominated, leaving the competition in its dust. It went on to rack up 12 victories with legends like Jim Clark and Graham Hill at the wheel. Its monocoque chassis was lighter and stronger, influencing every Formula One car that came after it. Now, let's talk about the little engine that could, the Brabham BT19. In 1966, this plucky underdog with a Repco V8 won both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. This lightweight, cost-effective engine proved that you don't need a bazillion horsepower to win. Jack Brabham, the mastermind behind it all, became the first and only driver to win a championship in a car with his own name on it. Talk about backing yourself. The 1970s saw Ferrari's utter dominance in Formula One with the Ferrari 312T. This car, with its flat 12 engine, was a masterpiece of engineering. The transverse gearbox allowed for perfect weight distribution, making it handle like a dream. With 27 wins and 4 Constructors' Championships, drivers like Niki Lauda and Jody Scheckter became legends. The 312T wasn't just a car, it was a statement. It cemented Ferrari's reputation as the undisputed kings of Formula One. The McLaren M23, launched in 1973, was built to last. It won races year after year, racking up 16 victories and making champions out of Emerson Fittipaldi and James Hunt. The secret to its success? Aerodynamic stability. This car stuck to the track like glue, no matter the conditions. The M23 was a testament to reliability, and a reminder that sometimes it's better to stick with what you know works. The 1980s, the decade of big hair and even bigger turbochargers, saw the McLaren MP4/4. Powered by a Honda V6 turbo engine, the MP4/4 was so dominant that it made other teams question their life choices. Imagine winning 15 out of 16 races in a season. Behind the wheel were Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost, two of the greatest drivers of all time. The MP4/4 wasn't just fast, it was beautiful with its sleek lines and iconic red and white livery. It set the gold standard for dominance in Formula One. The 1980s was a golden era for Formula One, and the Williams FW11 was a contender for the throne. Powered by a Honda turbo engine, it racked up 18 victories and secured both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. In the hands of legends like Nelson Piquet and Nigel Mansell, it was a thing of beauty. The FW11 was a reminder that sometimes brute force really is the answer. The 1990s and 2000s saw the rise of Michael Schumacher and Ferrari. At the heart of their dominance was the Ferrari F2002, a car so good that it should have been illegal. With a screaming V10 engine and aerodynamics that would make a fighter jet jealous, the F2002 was in a class of its own. It won 15 out of 17 races in 2002. The F2002 wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Ferrari was back, and they were here to stay. In 1998, Mika Häkkinen broke the hearts of Ferrari fans everywhere behind the wheel of the McLaren MP4/13. This car had a Mercedes-Benz Vive 10 engine, but the real genius lay in its braking system. It could stop on a dime, allowing Häkkinen to brake later and carry more speed through corners. The MP4/13 was the perfect example of how innovation could make all the difference in Formula One. It wasn't just about power, it was about control, precision, and the ability to outsmart your opponents. Fast forward to the modern era of Formula One, where the Mercedes W11 leads the charge. This car is a masterpiece of engineering with a hybrid V6 turbo engine that's more efficient than a Swiss watch. The real party trick is the DAS system dual-axis steering. It allowed for better tyre wear and grip, leaving the competition scratching their heads. With Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas at the helm, the W11 won 13 out of 17 races in 2020. It was a dominant display of power, precision, and technological prowess. In 2013, Sebastian Vettel was busy winning everything in sight, and Red Bull Racing was the team to beat. The Red Bull RB9, designed by Adrian Newey, was a testament to aerodynamic efficiency. Powered by a Renault engine, it was as reliable as it was powerful. Vettel won 9 races in a row that season, a feat that's unlikely to be repeated anytime soon. The RB9 was the culmination of years of hard work and innovation. It marked the peak of Red Bull's dominance. From the Lotus 49 to the Mercedes W11, these cars represent the pinnacle of engineering, speed, and innovation. Each one pushed the boundaries of what's possible and left a lasting legacy in Formula One history. Join us next time on Remastering Theory of Everything as we explore more of the technology, strategy, and passion that fuels the world's fastest sport.